Hey, poop. All right. Hey, everybody, what's up? Welcome to episode 3 already, where we're going to continue mixing in the box. This time around, I'm going to be going into all the pads and then finding all the melodies and the bass, and it's just all needs to start coming together. And right now, you can already see the legato and staccato and leads, and everything's being grouped differently because there's quite a lot going on. It's a really fun mix to do, and you can also mix along with this series if you go to patreon.com/catandbeats. There you can find this project file, and it's a nice and difficult project to mix. So if you've always been confused about melodics and mixing those, definitely stick around and check that out, and definitely try it out as well. Practice makes perfect. So the plugin company I'm working with is Analog Obsession. You can go to patreon.com/analog obsession for about €5, or what is that, $6. You can support the guy, and you can get all the plugins I used in this plugin, in this project file. Now, also, please go in the description and check out Stephen Allwire's music. And right now, let's have a little listen. So before the track sounded like this, I'll just go here. So you can hear a lot of little things have been changed, moved around, and yeah, right now is the episode where I go, ah, which is always fun. All right, have fun. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome again. We're going to continue going, and we're going to see if the pad from last time works, because I changed all the keys around. And we're going to see if this main pad works with the big pad and with the bass line. All right, that works. And then let me check everything else. Extremely 80s. So let's just continue with the 80s vibe. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. I kind of want to not do that because we have Analog Obsession. We, for instance, don't have to use the BX Console SSL 4000E. We can use something else. Also, just want to quickly look at what is going on here. Absolutely nothing except for a cut. So, okay. And a bit of compression, but yeah, I don't get why that's there. It was just probably, ooh, I have it, so let's try it. And then realizing like, oh, doesn't even need to be there. We have the big pad here. Let's just unfreeze that as well and check all the stuff that we have going on here. We have an auto filter that turns on, but doesn't actually have to turn on. I'm going to delete that. There's a sidechain and a more sidechain. That makes no sense. This is on the sustained bassline, and the sustained bassline, it always plays at the same time, so we can also just turn the volume down. Then we have another sidechain from that doesn't work anymore. We have an EQ, whatever. And we have a Valhalla mix thing that constantly goes up. So with this room, what we're actually doing the whole time is pushing back the sound. I'm going to turn that off for a second and just mix without it, and then see if we need to do that to begin with. Okay, I'm also going to quickly just take this and put that there and ungroup this. There we go. And we're just going to work with the big pad first, because the big pad sounds absolutely epic to me. So let's just work with that. And then I want to do a little trick. I want to turn this plate reverb off over here. Put on the little boots and cats because it's it's gonna sit a little bit better into the mix. Go. A little bit of boots and cats-ish. Nice. Then let's take a reverb and put that afterwards. Nice and long. And let's quickly EQ. We can. Oh yeah, shit! I need to do some analog obsession. Actually, let's quickly EQ, and then we're gonna analog obsess a bit. Okay. So the original artist had something like that. So let's do the color part so that we increase the distortion part with some analog obsession. Sometimes I just forget that I even have it. So we have the EQ here. We have the compressor limiter. Let's compress it as well. And let's compress it after the reverb so that the reverb tail and everything becomes thicker. Let's try a very moon. And before the very moon, actually, we shouldn't do that just yet. We should do some distortion. We have unique stuff. Let's put some sweet vocals on here. Just see what it does, because I'm actually really curious. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Not really sure what that does, but it increases the top end a bit. That's kind of what I was looking for. Let's try the same thing with a preamp. Actually, let's try compressor limiter instead. What should we do? Let's try the stick Q. Stick Q, bitch. Put a little bit of mid. Oops, is that a lot of mid? No, this is just where the mid is. And then where's the gain for that mid? There? No. Huh? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Let's see that. Let's see that. Let's see that. Ooh, interesting. I'm actually curious now. That's pretty cool. Let's compress that. All right. Ooh, a little bit of top end there. And then after that, we'll put an EQ. I mean, a reverb. A little bit less. It might be too much top end. Let's try this sweet vox and turn that down just a tad. Okay, a little bit more. It's kind of sexy, actually. Okay, it's too loud and everything, so let's compress that. Where's the threshold? This one? No, that's not it. A little less. Where's the fastest release? This is this one. Let's do slow release. A little bit less compression. Is this the slowest release that we have, or is number 5 the slowest? Or number 4? Let's do this one. And there's a fucking fly in the studio, and it's such an annoying little fly. 25 seconds. Let's try this. Does that work? Let's put the boots and cats in the back. Okay, I'm gonna use a different one. Let's try Lala. I think Lala would be in LA. That's a lot slower. Okay, let's take the gain down a bit. Doesn't have to be that loud. All right, cool. Try that out, see what it looks like. I mean, sounds like. I'm gonna turn that up. Okay, shut up for like 1 second, seriously. And I want this pad to be like massively wide. So I'm gonna just take an imager, which is free. I don't have a mid-side control with analog obsession, or at least I haven't found it. I know one of you is screaming right now. It's like, it's the blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I don't know where it is. You should actually be in the studio telling me this. Okay, a little bit too wide here. Too much reverb as well. It's too much to the side. There you go. So a little bit more processing. A bit more. Okay. That's all right, right? So we got the big pad being more of a saw pad thing. And then here we have a main pad, which is more warm. So with this one, what I want to do is keep it warm-ish. Let's just get rid of that. Just going to get rid of a couple of things that are freaking me out. Like that. I'll just delete that. Delete the sidechain. I'll delete the compressor. I'll delete the preset, the saturator. Yeah, let's just... there she actually is. This is what she actually sounds like. Jesus, that is fucking ridiculous. So, if you have 3 voices, then there you go. Then it's... there you go. Anyway, quickly EQ it with just a normal EQ, because I don't need it to be colorful right now. Cool, whatever. Let's see how we can mix these two together. They obviously need the same reverb, because otherwise it makes no sense in my head. So what I'll do is I'll group these two together. Boom. That's fucking fly, man. Like, just such an annoying fly. Cockity cock. Then I'll take the last part here. So we have the reverb and the lala and the boots and cats. I'm going to group those and put those on the group itself. Or the bus, if you will. And then we're just going to share the effects because they're both playing at the same time. I kind of want both of them to have the same vibe. Cool. I'll take the main pad and just auto pan that around. Again, I don't have an auto pan in analog obsession. Otherwise, I would do that. We'll just pan it around according to that it can't divide back into itself. So on 3, like it can, but whatever. A little bit of left and right. Okay, cool. No gain reduction. There we go. Let's think about mid-side on this one. Fucking fly, man. Seriously, sorry. Such an annoying fucking fly. Actually, let's just keep it stereo. Fuck it. I think that's alright. That should work with the bass. Let's actually take this bass and not go that low. Try it with the drums. Fucking fly. Can't really hear this thing anymore. Okay, so that's cool. It's just super basic. Let's go over here and put in a high string that's playing back. Wow, that is, well, basically I'm not gonna do anything with that because it's not really doing much of anything to begin with. So we'll just have that in. I'm not gonna have a utility doing automation that just this all makes no sense. Ballad reverb. Blah 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 blah. Okay, okay, fuck this. I'm just gonna get rid of all of this. And we're gonna use a something saturated-ish. Let's do a pedal, a dodo pedal, and just distort the shit out of that and then reverb it. Ooh yeah. Do I have something else that's like more distorted? Oof. Let's EQ a little bit. Again, I know I'm not using as much analog obsession as probably somebody else would, but oh my good God, Jesus Christ almighty. Jesus. Not really doing what I wanted to do. Let's try that sweet Vox thingy-majig. That was pretty cool. What I wanted to do is distort and at the same time compress. Basically, distortion and compression is the same thing. Compression is just when you go over the top, you just cut the top and bottom off. So you create like a saw wave thing, but you can do that in a nicer way. So, yeah, basically that's it. That's nice and painful, eh? Okay, so we'll put that in there. Let's auto pan that, like the main pad, but then we'll take that, copy that, paste that, and then we will invert it so that it goes the opposite way of the main pad when that plays back. All right? Then we kind of keep balance a little bit. Then just a regular old reverb and really push it to the back of the room. So the more reverb you put on, I'll put that before the auto pan. The more reverb you put on, the further back this string will go. Now it's in the back of the room. Front, back. Oh gosh. I don't know if I want to have... Not really... Fucking fly. It's not really that sexy. It's just okay, I'm overthinking it. Okay, let's give that the color of the colors, which is not that one, but this one. This one will now be called not pads, because it's not just pads, is it? It is just pads. Okay, cool. Pads. And then we have synths. And then in synths, we have a couple of groups again. There's so much going on. Let's go delete it all. Okay, let's have a look. And since we have like the main, we have the main melody, basically, which would be the lead. So we're going to take those out. I'm going to put those in last. And for me, leads are yellow because I need to pay attention to them. That's like the thing that makes the whole song is the lead. Then we have the synthesizers, which kind of go into the pads with me because they're not really... I don't know. We can actually compress this so it becomes more rhythmical. Ooh, that's pretty interesting. Let's figure out what's in it. So let's take the main synth, and we're gonna take that out and put that with the pads, because that's like a washy area. So basically, these are long notes, legato. These would be staccato. And because we have staccato and legato, basically when you have shorter notes, you can compress that a little bit. So it's we can do two types of compression. One would be this one. We can make it more focused on having more of a tuck tuck tuck, the attack come through more. And then with legato, you can kind of just control it. Legato as in being like, because the filters are opening, so you can just volume control. So that basically two different ways, with bit different release settings. That's it. I thought it would be interesting. Let's get that to like smash. And I think the one that I like the most is Fetish, because I can slam. So we're gonna go slower attack, faster release, then input. Why is this not working? You put it on the wrong place, dumbass. Oh no, I did put it on the right place. Jesus. There we go. So this is like cool. Cooler. Let's just go into that thing and figure out which one. Yeah, this one. Let's put that one up. So it slams more into that. Because that stab synth is kind of like being the one thing that slams down the compressor. I'm gonna turn this whole thing up. Why is everything so quiet? Cool. Okay, let's just go in here. It's Diva, nice. I'm gonna just ungroup this for a second. Unfreeze it. And just get rid of a little bit of this this plate thing. And I'm only doing that because I'm compressing. And then because I'm compressing so heavy, the whole reverb is coming up a little bit too much. That's pretty cool though. I am gonna put a distortion on this stab synth. This transiture is definitely my favorite. I'm gonna put it after. I don't care if it's dirty. Kind of the whole point. Yep, fuck it, slam it, kill it. I don't care. How's this sound? That should sound. This should sound good with this. No, that sounds like a fucking mess. Yeah, I got too excited. Normally, like, I don't know, I kind of had this feeling like this might work, you know, I might compress the shit out of it and it works, but the problem is that the rhythm of it is not working. And it's not because how it's played, it's how I'm going far too heavy-handed, which sometimes is really fun to do. But anyway, I am gonna leave this episode here. And in the next one, we'll figure out how to get the staccato and the legato and the bass and the drums to all sit together a lot better. And most likely, I'm gonna have to, go one by one and kind of just see how we go. If you are enjoying yourself and you're chilling out and you're checking everything out, please click the like button. Please click subscribe. You can actually download this project file and go over to patreon.com/catandbeats to do so. There you can like support me, which is really, really nice. And at the same time, there's like 300 something videos to go over and check out, and you can ask mixing questions and things like that, reverse engineering, all types of good stuff. Lots of fellow nerds over there as well. Anyway, next time, staccato, let's fix that, and then we'll go over lead and all the other things. See you next time.